Hi everyone, thought it was time to do a love reading for you. So we're going to have 3 piles to choose from today. So first pile is this beautiful blue and white sodalite. The second pile is this orangey greenish unakite. And pile number 3 is this angel aura quartz. So take a deep breath, meditate for a second, and we'll see you at the piles. Hi, pile 1. Good to see you. So if you picked pile 1, you chose the sodalite heart. Okay, so we have got a buku amount of oracle cards that we're going to add to our Celtic cross, and it's a little bit different. It's a Celtic cross that I kind of put together for relationships. So remember, tarot is more prescriptive than predictive. Keep that in mind. Also remember that this is just a snapshot of the current energies. Take whatever resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, pick a different pile. If nothing fits, then just it wasn't meant for you, because this is a general love reading. All right. Also, if you are interested in booking a reading, I think I'm going to start a email address just for tarot readings. I'm still trying to decide how I'm going to do that, but yeah, just look in the description and see if I have anything in there describing how to reach me for readings. All right, so okay, this is chunky. So here's our relationship status, general energy. Okay, and I will explain these as we go along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I kind of move this over a little bit, trying to get everything in here just so. All right. Okay, so like I said, we've got this huge stack of oracle cards. I think I'm gonna put this one here, this one here, this one I'm gonna put here, 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 here. This one goes here, and these two go here. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on. All right, so if we look at the center of your pile or of your setup here, so current energy, it looks like there may have been some type of disappointment in the situation, but someone feels regret, probably maybe something that was said, maybe something was done. What's nice is you still have the 2 cups. When you're looking at the 5 of Cups, you still have the 2 cups left over, and they are offering a new cup of love. It may be you, it may be them, but I do feel like this situation or relationship is on the mend based on the Ace of Cups. Someone is coming in with possibly an apology and saying, okay, can we hit the restart on this? Now, in our past energy, 2 of Swords, so it may have been, I'm feeling like it was a situation where maybe one of you wanted to move ahead, progress the relationship, and you just kind of, either you or your person, just either stalling, not really able to move forward in the same direction. So I kind of feel like that's probably where the 5 of Cups comes from, just that disagreement. I don't see it as a huge conflict. Otherwise, I think we would have seen maybe the 5 of Swords come up, but it was significant enough to where, you know, someone is feeling guilt or regret in this. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to look at your energy. So your energy is the 4 of Swords. So this is about taking time to relax, to take a break, to rest. And you may have even said, not necessarily a break from the relationship, but, it's like, I've got, I need some time to think. I need some time to rest. I need some time to take care of myself. So not necessarily a break or a separation, but just like, I'm going to be a little subdued the next few days. All right, so I want to go ahead and look at the oracle cards for your energy. So we get growth. Seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. So I do feel like that may have something to do with that need for a pause. You're going through some spiritual growth and you just kind of need to get your bearings together. Okay, we're also clarifying with Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. And I feel like you're putting yourself first in this situation. You value yourself. You value your health, your emotional state, your mental state. So I do feel like that's where that is coming into play. And then this is a blessing. So this is a message or a blessing for you to help you in this situation. So it says, you're blessed power. You are a field of endless possibility with unlimited power to create. Every atom of you is full of abstract potential that can be molded into any form. Every particle of you holds the blueprint of creation. You are a force of nature and a great blessing on this earth. So I do feel like, you're being called to take care of yourself because you are important. And I think you have been holding yourself in high regard. Like, if things aren't working well, you're going to say, hey, I kind of need a break. I need some time to just reset, recoup. Okay, so now let's look at your person's energy. So they are Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is a truth related to this situation, that they're wanting to come forward with some type of wisdom or truth. We see the owl here. So this has definitely been on their minds quite a bit. Maybe not sure how to approach you with it. So we've got extra goodies with your person's pile. So their oracle is strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. So yeah, so it's not necessarily a horrible situation, but I do feel like there's a period of growth, and this person is needing to be strong as you go through your growth as well. And then we get the Tower. I surrender and know how to go forward. So yeah, so I do feel like you're both going through it. You're wanting to kind of withdraw. I'm surprised I didn't see the Hermit, but you need that rest. While this person is actually struggling with an issue, dealing with, that balance between strength and surrender, right? And strength doesn't always mean power. Strength can be surrendering and knowing that you are resilient, okay? And then we've got their blessing, which is a blessing from the light. You are dearly loved, more than you can possibly imagine, and you are never alone. A universe of love and light surrounds you and showers you with blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. So yeah, and I was also thinking about this because you've got lots of dark here, but you need the darkness to see the light. So I kind of like, I feel like there's like a sullen mood to that. Like maybe it's a truth that they didn't want to face, but they have no choice but to address it. And it's really shaken them up a bit. That's why we see the Tower. So blessing from the light, kind of moving back from that darkness to the light. And then we have messages from your person. So I want to read, and these are both decks that I made. So let's see what they say. I feel you even though we are apart. So yeah, so you may be in separation, but I do feel like it's more of an emotional separation. My heart is finally opening up to you. There's that truth that they want to express. I wish I could take back my words. Oh, okay. So that makes sense here. So something was said and they totally regret it, and they definitely want to come forward with a cup of love. Okay. And then I created this deck and it's got angel numbers, so they may or may not resonate. if they don't resonate with you now, you may look out for those numbers later as confirmation. So we get 1, 2, 3. Let's take things a day at a time. 100, our connection is divinely protected. And number 8, I hope we'll always be together. So yeah, so I do feel that idea of wanting to take time, because this is, I don't feel like it's a hard relationship, but it hasn't been easy. There may be like some outside influences, and we'll see that in just a few to see what's going on there. Okay, so the next card is how your person sees themselves in this relationship. So when I see 6 of Pentacles in a love reading, I always think of give and take, that there's a balance of give and take in this. Neither one of you is asking for more. Neither one of you is giving more than the other. So there's some balance here. Okay, now this is how outside influences may be affecting the relationship. Okay. 9 of Wands. First thing I think of is I'm seeing this more as the wounded warrior rather than boundaries. So it may be that there have been some really trying circumstances that has affected your person, maybe work related, maybe family related, where they've had to persevere. Maybe things have not been easy at work or at home. And this is what environment they're in. So it's a very challenging environment. So they're trying to be strong, right? Okay, this is their hopes and fears. Queen of Wands. Yeah. So definitely if you are an Aries, you are their wish, right? So they're hoping that there's maybe a passion returning to the relationship, that you get past of all of this work and growth, the not so fun parts. Now, this is the near future. King of Cups. Yes. So I feel like the masculine will come forward with that cup. Because, yeah, your person definitely has that truth. They want to apologize. And this is them stepping forward saying, I offer you that cup. And they're showing up as the king. That's awesome. Now, here's some advice from the universe. Letting go. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So it may have been there was, as part of this stalemate, that idea of maybe somebody trying to control the direction of the relationship. And Spirit is saying, just let it go. Let it go. Let it flow as it should. Try not to control it. Just let it unfold naturally. Let it do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so that is for your near future. Now we're going to look at the outcome. So outcome, King of Pentacles. So that is the king of stability. So it could be that this relationship is up leveling to a point to where there is stability, maybe moving in together, maybe a grand gesture of love or commitment. So that's awesome. And then we have a couple of other oracle cards. Ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. So yeah, so I do feel this heading towards a positive outcome. You're both climbing those mountains together. I do feel like that's a lot of that challenge. Not only are you working together in this relationship, but you are also, I think, ascending career-wise and in other ways, with the growth and the need for strength. You're both working at your own pace, but you're still together. And then another outcome card, Wisdom. So I definitely see, because of the watery environment, maybe Cancer, you're growing in emotional wisdom. Your EQ is growing, and you're both maturing in the relationship. So this is an absolutely gorgeous reading. So, if this is your reading, I wish you the best. What a beautiful reading. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to head on to pile 2. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the Unikite, this is your pile. All right, so we've got like a big old stack of oracle cards. We've got our tarot deck. I'm going to be using a Celtic cross spread modified for love and relationships. So know that, as always, this is a general reading for love. So it's not one-on-one personalized, so it may not resonate. May or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, no worries. Pick a different pile. If none of the piles resonate, then it's just not your reading for today. Tarot is mostly prescriptive and not predictive because energy is fluid. It's always changing. People have free will, so keep that in mind as well. And then I am wanting to go ahead and open up for booking private readings, so I'm still trying to decide how I'm going to do that. So I think I'm going to create a separate email account for myself to do readings, so look for that in the description. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. There we go. All right, so that's our Celtic spread, and then I've got these bad boys. So messages from your person, blessings to each of you, more clarifiers, more oracle, advice from the universe, and some outcome oracles. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's take a look at this. So this is the energy, the crossing energy of the relationship right now. Okay, 2 of Swords and Strength. So I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. I don't know why I'm picking up stubbornness, because I don't really equate stubbornness with strength. But I feel like maybe someone is being stubborn and the other person is having to be strong through this stubbornness. I'm also hearing Spirit say you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So there may have been some sour words or attitudes in this situation. So let's go ahead and clarify and see what is going on. So in the recent past, Knight of Swords. So I feel like someone came forward really quickly and the other person was like, whoa, hold on a second, like putting the hands up like stop. So I do feel like it was either you or your person maybe trying to rush a relationship, and the other person was like, stop. You know, let's be strong, let's be wise in our actions. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what kind of energy you are in right now. 2 of Cups. All right, maybe it was you wanting to rush things, I don't know, or maybe you're trying to preserve the love that's there so it's not ruined by moving forward. So let's get some more clarification on that. So this is your energy. So we get innocence. Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. So I'm getting the idea that maybe you're the one that's wanting to slow down and just enjoy it for what it is. Definitely some feminine energy here. Queen of Swords. I protect what matters to me. You're protecting your heart. That's what I'm definitely feeling. You know, you don't want to rush things. You want to let things progress, you know, and not end up, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but like end up disliking each other or breaking up because you just went through things too fast. Okay, and then I have a blessing for you. So the blessing of meditation, your window of perception is cleansed, and for a moment you see life as it truly is, infinite and eternal. Meditation will help you rise above any situation and event and see things clearly. What usually seems chaotic and disorderly can seem the opposite. Know there is divine order in your life. I think this is confirmation. I think you see this whole situation as you're seeing it clearly. This other person is wanting to move in chaotically and quickly. So you know that slow and steady wins the race. You know that there is an order and a timing for everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your person's card. They get the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, so I do feel like they had some choices. Like, you know, I want to rush, you don't. There may be evaluating whether they want to move forward in this. So we'll see what we get in these other energies. So let's see what we get, because there's a lot of cards for them. So we have patience. Oh my gosh. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Yes. So this message is for your person. Definitely. They need to be patient. You're not ready to move ahead. And I did mention divine timing. So yeah, so you're wanting, you know, to let things go naturally, and Spirit is, you know, confirming to, you know, that your person needs to practice some patience in this situation. Ace of Wands, I am inspired to follow my passion. So yeah, they're very passionate about you. Like, you know, this Knight of Swords wanting to rush in. Yeah, they are very attracted to you. And I feel like they're really trying to pressure you into moving this forward quickly because of their passion. I almost feel as if, like, if they can't rush in, they're going to lose you. All right, so they need to be patient. And then here's their blessing. The blessing of a door closing. One moment, nothing is happening, and then everything seems to be happening at once. A door soon closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through into a bright new life, one in which you can be truly who you are. Okay, so I feel like your person is being asked to close a door on patterns that they may have had in other relationships that were unhealthy, and to be able to be open to receiving a new type of life, a new pattern. I'm hearing like maybe having a lot more confidence. You know, just because you rush in doesn't make it better. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we have that. And now these are both decks that I created from blanks, and let's see what your person has to say. I look at your pictures on my phone. Oh my gosh, they are into you. We have amazing chemistry. Yes. Ace of Wands, confirmation. Yes. I wonder if you would be happy without me. That's part of that rush. It's like, you know, I want to get this on. Let's go. Let's go. All right. And then I have some angel numbers. So with a message from your person. So either you've seen these numbers already. If you see them in the future, they're confirmation of this stack. 00. I need some alone time. So they're really thinking about this. I think as much as they want to rush in and you kind of putting, you know, the brakes on, they're reevaluating. 2. I'm unhappy with our situation. Oh my gosh. So yeah, they want to move forward, and you're like, whoa, slow your roll. 16. I've never felt this way before. And I think this is why they're wanting to move in quickly. They feel this confidence, they feel this passion that they've never felt before. They want to move forward because they feel that it's a good connection, right? And it's hard for them to be patient. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at a few things. So first of all, we want to see how your person is showing up in the relationship. So yeah, they're happy with you know, I feel like maybe you started off as friends, and almost that feeling of like, come on, we know we love each other. We know that this is a good thing for us. Why don't you want to move things ahead, you know, quickly? All right. So that's what I'm feeling there. Now, here's what environment is surrounding this whole situation. Queen of Cups. I am sensing a female figure, either like a mom or a sister, that told your person, go for it. You know, if you really feel this way about your person, move forward, go for it. So yeah, so they're getting, you know, and there's that beautiful cup of love again. So I feel like someone in their environment is saying, you know, go for it, you know. All right, so this is your person's hopes and fears. So it's communication. I feel like they're fearing that going forward and talking about this imbalance, that they could receive some bad news. So I want to get some clarification on that. So what do we need to know about their hopes and fears? Five of Wands, conflict. Yeah. There we go. Knight of Wands, wanting, you know, to move ahead with passion. So yeah, so there's that conflict between the heart and the head, because the Knight of Swords I equate with more of a, you know, thought type of energy, and here is more of a heart type of energy or passion type of energy. So yeah, so that's what they're afraid of. They're, you know, they want to move forward with passion, but, you know, they're not sure how you'll receive that. So let's see what's in the near future. So we get the Devil. I'm feeling this as an attachment. And not necessarily an unhealthy attachment, but they definitely are attached to you. They, you know, not super obsessed, but they want you in their life, and they want it now. Okay? So this is advice from the universe. Ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. So I feel like this is, again, that message of letting things happen as they are supposed to happen and not rushing with the situation. And I think, you know, since this is your reading, you have that decision to make, whether you want to just say, okay, these are my boundaries, these are my non-negotiables, and I think you have the say in the final outcome. So let's see what we get. King of Swords, mental clarity, intellectual power, truth, again, truth. So I do feel like you're going to stick to your guns as far as, you know, you're feeling love. You're both feeling love in this situation. I feel maybe your other person, I mean your person, not other person, but your person is probably more passion-based, physical-based, and you're, you know, wanting this to be more of an emotional type of connection. So I'm also getting the feeling of possibly not necessarily a friends with benefits, but they're wanting to, you know, have their cake and eat it too, possibly. All right, so we get passion and pleasure, savor your life. Yeah, so I feel like this could be worked out. If this is something that you really want, yeah, you can have that fire and you can enjoy it, but there's no rush. Savor it for what it is, okay? And then we get change. So I do feel like that there is going to be some change in the final outcome. And what's interesting, again, you've got the red and the blue. That this is more of a pink, but I'm seeing it as more like fire and water, right? So I do feel like there's going to be a change. You might even flip-flop in your energies. So I hope this gave you some clarity. If so, please subscribe, please like, please share this video with other people. Thanks for watching, and I'm getting ready to move on to pile 3. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the Angel Aura Quartz, this is your reading. Alrighty. So we've got a big stack of oracle cards, and we're going to be using tarot and a modified Celtic cross spread for your love reading. Now remember, this is not a one-to-one or one-on-one reading, so this may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to check out the other 2 piles, please do so. The other thing is tarot is more prescriptive than predictive, right? So you kind of take what we get and see how it can help you guide your way through life. So anyway, the other thing is I am really seriously thinking about it. I don't know how much time it'll take out of my schedule, but I may be putting on an email address where people could start emailing to book sessions with me. So that would be in the description if I decide to do so. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So, all right. So we got lots and lots of tarot and oracle cards to look at. Okay. So these are from your person. It's a blessing for each of you. That there. This goes here, and these go under here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We got a lot to go through. So first of all, let's take a look at the energy of the connection, Page of Pentacles. So one of you may have manifested the other person. The crossing energy is the 2 of Pentacles. So I do feel like I keep hearing, be careful what you wish for. So maybe you manifested this person and you're like, oh wow, now they're in my life. Now that I have what I want, what do I do with it? So of course we're going to investigate this a little bit further, but I do like the Pentacles because of the stability and peace that is probably there in this particular situation. Okay, so let's take a look at your recent past. So Page of Wands. So I feel like when you guys met, it was like meeting someone that you've known before, like, oh my gosh, you're my long lost friend, let's go have fun. So it was a very awesome, you know, exciting type of connection when you people met. So we're going to go ahead and look at your energy in the connection. So 3 of Wands. So I think you're looking at the big picture. Like, what is this connection bringing to me? What is my life going to look like? Because he's looking out on the golden seas, and he can see the big picture and seeing opportunities that, you know, or she, that this relationship could bring. Okay, so let's get some more oracle to clarify. So we get celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievement. So that's nice. Okay, so yeah, so I do feel like you're very happy in this connection. The Chariot, I go forward with confidence. And I do like how there's a lot of this purple crown chakra here, but you also kind of have some, you know, that passion with the carnelian stone right there. Okay, so you're pretty happy in where this is going. I call this the egg card because it looks like there's an egg in the tree. So this is a blessing to you from Spirit. Now is the blessing. Life is a timeless moment in the eternal now. You perceive a yesterday, today, and tomorrow, but in reality, there is only now. Focusing on the past or future keeps you from fully living and receiving life's blessings. Bring your awareness within and receive a timeless blessing. So yeah, so don't get too caught up in what the future looks like, because I feel like you have a really good, solid foundation. All right, so it's okay to look forward, but don't get obsessed to the point to where you start trying to control the situation. All right, so let's look at your person's energy. So Knight of Swords. So they are probably a little bit more assertive than you in this relationship, but I see you both going forward. Like, you know, your card said, I go forward with confidence. So I think you're both pretty happy in this relationship. So let's see what we get. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. You are their gift. So it may be your person that manifested you. All right. So they're pretty happy that you're in their life. And I love how she's got the red hair and the red dress. A lot of passion. Okay. And then we get Four of Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. So I think this is where your person, exhibits balance. It's a very fun and passionate relationship, but when it's time to rest, it's time to rest too. So I feel like there's balance there too. There's a time for fun. There's a time for rest. There's a time to work. There's a time to travel and explore. So I am feeling like this is a really fun dynamic in this situation. So let's see what their blessing is. Blessing without borders. In essence, we are living energy flowing through the ocean of human consciousness. Spiritual beings moving through cycles of life, birth, death, and rebirth. We are all interconnected and in communion with each other, no matter how much physical space appears to separate us. Feel the blessed presence of someone you love this moment in your heart. So this is interesting. So I feel like your blessing is about time, their blessing is about space, and how wonderful and interconnected time and space are. So I feel like you're both being called to just, exist in the now, practice mindfulness, and really relish everything that's going on. So I have some homemade cards, and the first three are things that your person may want to say to you. My heart is finally opening up to you. I know I messed everything up. So there may have been a rocky start. Well, not necessarily a rocky start. You guys hit it off at the very beginning, and maybe you hit a bump in that progression. But for the most part, I see balance. I want you. Yeah, that passion is definitely there. Okay, so the next three are angel number cards that I made, and you may have already seen these numbers and it'll resonate with you or confirm what you've been feeling, or if you see these numbers in the near future, they'll confirm part of this reading for you. So the first number is 111. I need to work on loving myself. So yeah, so your person, plays hard, works hard, and wants to make sure that they are in balance. They need that time to work on themselves and not be with you 24/7 to maintain that balance. And then we get 1212. Your respect means a lot to me. Yeah, this is a very caring, loving, respectful relationship. It's really nice. I like this energy. 0. It's time to say goodbye. I'm not seeing this as a literal goodbye. I'm kind of going back to this energy of a blessing without borders, saying goodbye to maybe some 3D type of thinking and getting more connected, because 0 is also a very spiritual number. So I feel like they're moving more into a spiritual place. They're saying goodbye to the physical and knowing that I feel like you two are connected spiritually. Okay, so I don't think it's a literal goodbye. All right, so we're going to go ahead and look at how your person feels like they're showing up in this situation. Oh my gosh, King of Swords. So yeah, very much in control. Maybe not as touchy-feely as you would like them to be, but again, there's a nice balance here, right? Okay, this is outside influences, the Tower. So maybe there's a lot going on around you guys, and you're probably each other's shelter in the storm. So there may be changes. I'm hearing maybe people are moving, like moving residences or switching jobs. Maybe things going on in your families that need attention. So it's a little bit of upheaval, but it's not affecting your relationship negatively, because I both see you guys very connected. Okay, hopes and fears, Two of Cups. So yeah, so your hopes are that you're going to stay together. And I do see this as a very strong connection. I don't even need to clarify that. I just think that's beautiful energy. Now, let's take a look at the near future. King of Pentacles. So I definitely see, again, you guys are moving along at a nice pace, more stability moving in, maybe even an up leveling of the relationship, not too fast, but it's, you know, the King of Pentacles in general is a very slow and steady energy. There's no need to rush, because you guys have a really good solid foundation. I love the energy of this reading. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. Yes. So again, I think there are times where things are so good, you both question, is it my doing, or is it because we've surrendered to love and it's a natural progression? And I feel like this is advice to you, saying just keep going with the flow. Don't try to control everything, because the universe has got you. The universe brought you together for a reason, and the universe is protecting your relationship. Okay, and again, I'm feeling that it's time to say goodbye to the 3D. It's time to say hello to being together in a spiritual union, because this is a divine connection. All right, so let's see what your outcome is. So we get, oh my gosh, the 10 of Cups. Holy cow, I could not have written a better script. So yes, this is divine love. This is bliss. This is happiness. Everything you want and a bag of chips. This is like, wow, beautiful outcome. Okay. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Oh my gosh, you guys have an amazing future ahead of you. Wow. And I do see this as overseas travel. Maybe one of you is in the military and you have the opportunity to go abroad, and it kind of goes with that 3 of Wands energy of looking at the big picture, maybe looking at the world and those opportunities ahead of you. Oh my gosh, you guys are building a great life with each other. Enlightenment, yes. And here's that spiritual enlightenment, that you two are more than just your 3D physical selves. You were brought together to be spiritual companions. I really do feel like there's a past life connection, definitely soulmates. I don't even know what else to say. This is just a beautiful reading, and if this resonates for you, man, you've got a great thing going. So I hope this reading finds you well, and thanks for watching. Bye.